What a win last night, Chasky. And Levi's was electric. It was rocking last night.
Levi's was absolutely incredible. There's something about that stadium on a night game as the sun is setting. It's spectacular. And then having we haven't even talked about the flyover of the two jets where the whole stadium is shaking. It was a special evening. And anytime you beat the Cowboys, it's satisfying. But to kick their butt, complete dismantling.
I mean, just absolutely undressed them.
I mean, it was surgical, the way that they beat them apart, especially defensively. Like, offensively, we're going to get back into, because we've been kind of, fawning over Brock Purdy and CMC and the entire team, Jordan Mason, Ayuk, Kittle, everybody. This defense is still elite. They're still really, really, really good. I thought maybe the D-line might drop off this year. They signed Hargrave. They're trying to patch it up. They don't have another real, true, proven edge rusher opposite Nick Bosa. Armstead's quietly playing great football right now. Bosa is hitting the quarterback, even though the sack numbers aren't there, getting the pressures. Hargrave has been outstanding. Yep. And we got two of the top, 6, 7, 8 linebackers in the game, in Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner. And that doesn't even bring up the secondary, because I feel like Gibson's been playing elite level for quite some time.
Our YouTube poll question of the day: who was your MVP from last night's win? So far, 945 votes. 61% goes to Brock Purdy. 17-24, 4 touchdown passes, which is a career high, 252 yards. He's second all-time to win his first 10 regular season starts. Ben Roethlisberger did it. He's number one with 15 straight. This is a Monster Monday brought to you by First 5 California. To learn 4 things you can do to overcome toxic stress, go to first5california.com. To me, the most impressive start or most impressive aspect of the season so far is the way they opened the football games up. There's no more 3 and outs. There's no more, let's limp our way to a field goal and matriculate the football down the field with a slow, methodical drive. No, they're scoring touchdowns. All right, for their 5 opening series drives to start the game, they score touchdowns. Overall, they score 31 points on 5 opening series drives. Conversely, on the defensive side of the football, they haven't given up anything to start the game. So 5 opening series drives for the defense, 0 points. For the offense, 5 drives to start the game, 31 points. Touchdown, touchdown, field goal, touchdown, touchdown. They are setting the tone to start. And they're playing downhill. They're playing with the lead. To me, that's the most impressive aspect of everything that's happening. And a lot is happening out here for the 49ers.
I mean, all these guys are playing so good. One week, Debo's a little quiet, and then he pops. And one week, Ayuk's a little quiet, and then he pops. It's been a quiet couple of weeks for George Kittle, and then he pops. I mean, pick your poison. Offensively, they're just so elite. And then to see Jordan Mason get the love that he did last night, I'm telling you, I'm a big believer. You got to have multiple backs. Obviously, you want to have the feature guy, but you got to have another dude who could be a change of pace guy and just kind of lean on teams in a way that McCaffrey's really tough. Jordan Mason is a bowling ball.
No doubt. 10 carries, 69 yards, 6.9 a pop for Jordan Mason. And I thought right away, you know what? Maybe you could flip Elijah Mitchell for a corner in the future. Although the corners played well for the most part yesterday. Travarius Ward didn't hear his name. Why? Because he was shutting people down. Deommodore Lenoir just continues to be active, and he's so saucy in that number 2. The safety positions, Talanoa Hufanga and Tashawn Gibson Jr. I thought at some point maybe they will miss Jimmy Ward. They don't really. They don't. Another interception for Gibson Jr. Hufanga's playing good football. Corner's playing in lockstep. The kicking game's been good. Everything is clicking for the 49ers as they are 5-0 again for the 5th time in franchise history. But I want to hear from the Niner fans. 888-957-9570. We go guest-free on Mondays because it's your show, Roasters, and we're going to go to Miley in Walnut Creek. I know he's fired up about the win yesterday. Miley, how about them Niners? 42-10 against the Cowboys? I thought the Niners didn't play anybody.
Ecstasy. I have a friend here who wants to say hi to you guys. You were mentioning McCarthy, and my friend has something to say.
All right.
So, hey, Bonte, this is Cousin Dick. I want to say, Bonte, I did not see that coming.
Is that Nick Friedel? Is that who that's supposed to be? I kind of like it.
I wasn't on the bingo card. I did not have somebody's going to call in to impersonate Nick Friedel.
I kind of like it.
I'm not mad at it. You never know what's going to happen on the show. Miley, Purdy, CMC, your thoughts?
Oh, okay. So I've been telling everybody I know for a while to watch Purdy's feet. So it's crazy that you guys brought that up. It's like you said, like a ballerina. You watch Jimmy. Go watch Jimmy's feet tonight. and contrast that with Brock's speed. It's incredible. And then I can watch games without anxiety now. It's great. And then on McCaffrey, those hips. If you rewatch the game, watch McCaffrey's hips. He can move and make a subtle movement at full speed because of those hips. And then you talk to DBs, the great DBs all have hips. Mm-hmm. And my son plays DB. He doesn't have the hips, and it's holding him back.
You know, it's funny that you bring that up because CMC did not have one of those like over-the-top games or the big run game or that you're looking for where it really pops. He made so many subtle, little just like vision, cut, get my feet into the ground and go. Mm-hmm. And then he makes himself so skinny to kind of find a hole where there is none. He turns a 1 yard loss into a 2, 3, 4 yard gain. So routinely, we take it for granted.
No doubt. 415 Comcast Business Text Line. Hey, Bonte and Joe, can we get All-Pro Fred his DPOY now? He was everywhere on that field and everything, bringing everything to bury the Dallas Cowboys. Look, I thought he set the tone for DPOY on one of the first plays of the season. I'm still looking for Najee Harris's soul. He's still looking for a soul. He's still looking to see what happened to Najee. Where am I at? Am I back in Antioch? Am I back in Bama? What's going on?
Your soul is mine.
Fred Warner, look, he is playing as a Defensive Player of the Year. T.J. Watt's going to steal the award because he's getting a sack every damn game.
Yeah.
And he's, but let's see it. But T.J. Watt's ending the game, sacking Lamar Jackson with his helmet off, yelling into Acrisure Stadium saying, I'm here.
It's week 5.
It's week 5.
Let's see what the Pittsburgh schedule looks like in 10 weeks. And let's see where the Niners are. Like, if the Niners go 15-2, right, I think it's going to be very difficult for them not to get a lot of awards.
It depends what the stats are, but you're right. The awards will come if you win games. And right now, Fred Warner's playing some of the best, not only middle linebacker in all of football, but when you think back to the lineage of middle linebackers the 49ers have had, Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, Derek Smith, Jeff Wilbrick, Lee Woodall, Ken Norton Jr., you name it. There's many more. Fred Warner's playing as well as any guy's ever wore a 49er uniform. And it's okay to say that.
Is there a guy in the league at linebacker that you're trading him for?
No. Not even close.
At what he does, not like pass rusher
linebacker. He's a three-down linebacker.
That's what I'm saying.
He's covering Brandon Cooks 50 yards down the field, one of the fastest guys in the NFL.
He's the gold standard.
He's playing underneath coverage. He's Dak Prescott, you want to leave the pocket? You want to come out and try this little weak pump fake against me? It's not going to happen.
Collinsworth's calling him Luke Kuechly 2.0. Yeah.
I think boy.
I mean, look, you got to respect Kuechly.
I respect Kuechly. And this guy's playing as well as anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's comparing their linebackers to Fred Warner.
Yes. Well, and then complementarily, the way that Dre Greenlaw plays alongside of him.
Yep.
Name me 2 guys that cover more ground and are more sure tacklers. Remember early on in Fred Warner's career? I don't know. Elijah Lee misses a lot of tackles and Fred misses some here and there. That's not a problem. This team tackles in the open field as good as any team.
Well, Dre Greenlaw, 5 tackles, a sack of Dak Prescott, marked his first sack of the season and 3rd of his career. I go back, and we're going to get to the Lions in a second, but I go back to the first preseason game, what was it, of 2019 against the Cowboys? Mm-hmm. And you were like, this Dre Greenlaw's all over the place. I was like, yeah, he's flying around too much, man. He's over pursuing. He's trying to rip people's heads off. Well, little did we know, that's just who Dre Greenlaw is. And the seasoning he got that rookie year, I think this is where Quan Alexander, I know a lot of people were very quick to say, flip Quan Alexander, get him out of here for something else. Yeah. Quan Alexander deserves a lot of credit for helping tutor not only Fred Warner, but Dre Greenlaw. Because when Quan got hurt in 2019, think about the live reps Dre Greenlaw had to see that year. And he had to go against Russell Wilson in that 2019 Monday Night Football game. And Dre Greenlaw was one of the best players on the field as a rookie. And, of course, he made the hit at the end of the game to secure home field advantage against Will Dissly. This guy, Dre Greenlaw's been coming and coming and coming. And right now, that duo between them is rivaling whatever Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman did.
Well, and Bowman and Willis were really only together for a couple of years. Yeah. That's the thing nobody wants to like really admit out loud. Like, Bo lost his leg damn near, and that's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. These guys have been together for quite some time now.
No doubt.
When are we going to start giving them the appreciation that they deserve? You watch Van Der Esch on the other side for Dallas, and Van Der Esch is a good player.
He's solid.
He's a very good. Would you trade either one of our guys for him?
No, of course not.
No.
Think about what Fred Warner did. He had a tackle for loss. He had a pass deflection. He had a quarterback hit. I talked about the sack he had. He had a forced fumble. He had an interception. And you add that with 8 tackles.
Well, and coming out at pregame the way that he did, last player.
I mean,
getting announced.
Come on, the way he comes. I told you that crowd pops when Bosa comes out, huh?
Oh well, yes, it does.
I mean, no, when Bosa runs out that tunnel before the game,
I know it does.
And then Fred Warner right behind him with the dreads shaking, no helmet on.
It's so good.
He's a toad setter, man.
I love when they announce the defense,
dude. I love they do it every game. That's who you announce.
I love it.